If you're a new or intermediate level investor looking to start or grow your portfolio, we will build a 100% recession-proof stock portfolio in the next 60 days. Just like I did with my new 4-month-old portfolio returning over 30% over the past 3 months. Information is everywhere and there's more uncertainty than ever in history. This explains why the cost of living is making the basic essentials get out of reach for the average person living paycheck to paycheck. 95% of people in the world today are just one layoff away from poverty. And with the trajectory we're on, it's going to get harder and harder each day. You're probably on a hamster wheel trying to make and keep your hard-earned money right now, which in turn is getting difficult. The reason for this is because salaries and wages aren't growing as fast enough as governments are finding new ways to collect more taxes. For example, if you move from one job that pays $40,000 a year to one that pays $100,000, this doesn't mean that you have more disposable income without understanding that you're now in a new tax bracket. It's typical human behavior that makes us change our lifestyle to match our new income because we feel like we have more money. Unless we actively make sure that we have a plan to manage the new money, we remain trapped in this vicious cycle. So what's the solution? Well, after growing my investment capital from $0 to $100,000 in less than 3 years while working a 9 to 5, I found the best way to create generational wealth is building an investment portfolio that not only has high returning stocks, but continues to find and add high performing, high quality companies that are categorized as either growth, value, or momentum way before they reach the mainstream public. I've been able to do this without having to spend 40 hours a week researching companies or subscribing to the typical investment gurus. Here's how the whole process looks like. My team and I use targeted company research strategies that find high quality companies that have time-tested offers and an edge over the competitors while having strong financial results over the past 8 quarters at scale, meaning that growth, value, and momentum guarantees that these companies will continue to perform well over the long term regardless of what the state of the economy is or what experts talk about on the news. And this is important, especially in this recession-sensitive world we live today. This is a critical aspect to consistent and sustainable investing to grow $1,000 to $1 million. Inflation, recessions, and layoffs are only going up in the next 5 to 10 years due to the post-pandemic hiring spree fallout and companies' aggressive cost-cutting strategies that affect hundreds of thousands of employees across the world. The key takeaway here is those who are not actively putting money aside to buy assets are going to lose to those who are. To show you what this looks like, this stock returned 88% since I first bought it in July of 2024. Or this stock, that's returned 70% since I bought it in 2024 June, helping me make over $1,500 of profit in just these 2 companies. For context, I own 20 of such companies in my portfolio. You might be wondering, who is this guy? Well, my name is Tomzi, and over the last 9 years, I've been able to invest in real estate, the US and my local stock market, money market funds, and taken my own personal stock portfolio from $0 to $130,000 in the last 3 years. And I'm on a mission to help 1,000 people make over $100,000 investing in the stock market, just like I did, and unlock a life of abundance, like quitting their jobs and owning their dream homes, taking their dream vacations, or buying their dream car. But why is investment important, especially in today's difficult environment? Well, while you're working on someone else's dream from 9 to 5, 99% of the time, we fall into the comfort trap. This trap is a false sense of security because as humans, we do not like uncertainty, and there's nothing more certain than a paycheck at the end of the month. As much as that's okay, there is no guarantee that your contract will last forever. Take a second to think about it. If you lost your primary source of income today, what would happen to you? With savings, you'd be able to live out a couple of months as you look for a new job, but what if you had your savings invested and paying you out an amount equivalent to your job salary every single month? This simple principle enables you to pursue any interest you have without having to worry about how you'll fulfill your responsibility. This is exactly why having $10,000 in savings is different from having $10,000 in investments. The way to structure your savings to become an income stream looks like this. You should have assets in your portfolio that are long-term guided by a step-by-step investment philosophy that has a goal. From the goal, we break down how to achieve it without taking on insane levels of risk. And then next comes allocating money towards targeted, high-quality companies that we recommend. And finally, making small adjustments and watching your investments grow. In this program, we buy and hold our companies for a minimum of 180 days, only selling when we need to rebalance the portfolio, making sure we remain 100% invested. This is a strategy that brilliant investors like Bill Ackman and Michael Burry used to continue making money hand over fist. So my question for you is, do you have the time to figure out how to do this all yourself? What if you could leverage and use our experiences investing successfully to build out your own profitable portfolio in the next 120 days through a process that's generated over $100,000 and creates a future source of income that I guarantee will crush your current salary in 2 to 3 years? That's why we created Basket Capital. My team and I will build a winning portfolio for you, paving the way for you to enjoy the convenience of your money working for you to your first 10, 100, and eventually $1 million. We have 2 options for you. We can do it alongside you where you copy our portfolio month to month, or we can do it for you and build a larger, more profitable, and more diverse portfolio that's custom just to you on your platform of choice. The best part is we get to do this in 120 days with live access to me whenever you have any questions. So if you're ready to start building or scaling scaling your personal wealth to hit $100,000 or $1 million, go below and schedule a call with my team.